And sometimes these things happen. Teams make comebacks. But this is a common theme of the Bears being outcoached in the last few minutes due to poor game management, in-game strategy. And and every single game you can look back and say, for any coach, even a great coach, you can look back and say, well, they probably should have did this or did that. Maybe a different play, maybe a different. But I mean, these are glaring mistakes. Handing the ball to Doug Kramer. I read a stat that Roshan Johnson is the only running back in the NFL that all of his carries inside the five have been converted to a touchdown
Mm.
this season. That includes Derrick Henry. Every carry he's had inside the five has been converted. That's something where your analytics department or your head coach should observe and be like, we have no reason to hand the ball to Doug Kramer. Go with this until this doesn't. Roshan Johnson is 5'11", 6 foot, 225. He's all shoulders and thighs. That is exactly what you want in a short yardage running back. Put your head down, Roshan, and barrel people over. This is what you do. I know I've been harping on the Doug Kramer decision, but that was one of the worst coaching decisions I've seen made in a long time in Chicago. That was just brutal, and it had brutal. It's like a kid was playing on Madden. Let's try this. Let's tinker with this. That's exactly what it was. It was amateurish. It was laughable.
And laughable is exactly what the league is doing right now against the Bears. Some people are blaming Big G. I'm talking to you. Some people are blaming the loss on Caleb, and I'm telling them, listen, if you only see
Lord,
surface, if you only see surface level, we can't have a conversation. This is deeper than Caleb. Caleb is not the reason the Bears are 4-3. Caleb is the greatest rookie quarterback in Bears history. I must just say that greatest rookie quarterback in Bears history, and the season ain't even over yet. I say that with my full chest. Caleb ain't the reason. Caleb ain't the problem.
probably the best quarterback that the Bears have had this decade.
Oh,
And by the end of the season, I think he will be the best quarterback the Bears have had of this century.
maybe. I mean, Jim Miller played this century, so ways to go.
The great Jim Miller.
That winning streak from Kyle Orton. Just there's a ways to go.
Got to give love to Jim Miller and Kyle Orton. They are in all of Bears fans' lore and fond memories to those two guys.
Yeah, I'm a big Kyle Orton stan. Not the other quarterback who just got arrested. Yeah, he ain't the greatest. I don't want to talk his name because he like a White Walker. Don't speak him up.
A thug. He's a thug.
Yeah, he's a fucking thug.
I think he's the only quarterback that we've had this century that has been arrested on gun charges. I'm pretty sure. Everybody else is a model citizen. Even if they're
That's
not a
true.
good football player, they know not to get drunk, speed with gun in the car.
That's true. True. That's a stat for you right there. The only quarterback we've had this century that's got arrested for gun charges.
You got to be a silly guy to be riding around with a loaded gun. What are you thinking?
It's an inside joke. The quarterbacks that the quarterbacks that terrorize the Bears are thugs. Cuddy, Favre, and soon to be Aaron Rodgers.
He I can't wait for his arrest. I'm sure there's something he's. I'm sure he was at Diddy parties with Devontae and Randall Cobb because those relationships are just really strange. So, uh, Devontae, Randall, tell us what he's doing to you. If he's touching your no parts, point to the area of the doll where Aaron is touching you at. Don't just accept that he's getting you a big contract and say it's okay. He loves me. He's giving me money, taking care of me. Stop it. He's not a good guy.
Stand up for yourself.
Stand up for yourself. You're a victim. It's not your fault. You're not a slut. Just because you wore skinny jeans around Aaron didn't give him the right to touch you. Just because you were in the locker room enjoying a shower doesn't mean that he should join you.
Exactly. Don't let that man bully you. Stand up for yourself and say no. No means no.